What's going on, everyone? My name is Andrew and welcome to Real Estate Basics. This is episode 5 and today we'll be going over my cash flow and cash on cash calculator within Excel, this time for multifamily. So very similar to the single family spreadsheet, we have 3 tabs. The Start Here tab, which just goes over based on your inputs. These are going to be your outputs. Basic Instructions tab, which is going to help clarify some of your inputs and what you should use as far as values go. And then just note that all cells requiring your input are going to be highlighted in this pinkish color. Now on to the calculator itself for multifamily. So up top we have our property address that you can type in. That way if you have multiple tabs going, you can keep track of what property you are looking at. And we have our different purchase prices that we want to evaluate. And over here we have our estimated rent that we think we're going to be getting. Now I set up this Excel calculator, 1 because I love Excel, and 2 because I wanted to be able to analyze multiple purchase prices and multiple rental values. Now BiggerPockets does have some excellent calculators on their website, but you can only evaluate one purchase price and one rent at a time. So if you want to do multiple analyses, you have to go through their calculator with multiple iterations. Okay, so up top you put in the purchase prices of what you think you can get for the property. Then we have our down payment in terms of a percentage of the purchase price. Typically for a multifamily, it's around 25% for a conventional loan, but that'll depend on your lender. Then you put in your percentage of your closing costs of your purchase price. Typically they're between 3 to 5%. And you can see highlighted here in blue is the total amount of cash you need to close on the deal. That's just your down payment plus your closing costs. If you expect to do any repairs or rehab to the units, go ahead and put that here. You only need to put it in once because the other cells will grab the value for you. Then you see our total cash in is right below that. That's just adding our cash to close and our repair / rehab value. Then we get into our monthly payment. So we have our loan amount, and then we have our mortgage payment, your principal and interest, and that's based on this interest rate. And this is revision 1 of the calculator. So it assumes a 30-year fixed rate loan. I am working on revision 2, which will allow you to change the terms of the loan, but for now this is a 30-year fixed rate loan. Then you have your property taxes, right? This is a percentage of the purchase price which you expect to pay on your taxes annually, and this cell or these cells will divide that out into a monthly payment. Then we have our insurance premium, our 12-month or annual insurance premium. You'll put that here, and these cells will divide that out as well. Then if you expect to pay any utilities or HOA fees, you can put those here, and the other cells will grab that for you. And then you can see down below right here is your total monthly payment. Now coming over here, right, this calculator is for multifamily. Multifamily that is not a commercial property is anywhere from 2 to 4 units. So let's say you're analyzing a triplex, so you have 3 units. What you can do here is you can take out, just go ahead and delete what your unit 4 values are, or you can put in 0, and then your numbers will reflect the triplex. Otherwise, just keep your numbers there. Right, and I like to put in values of rent based on comps that I get from the realtor or the property manager. I like to put the highest I think I can get and the lowest I think I can get, and a range in between. And then this right here just adds all the units together into one monthly rental payment, if you will. Then if you are deciding to use a property manager, you can put what their percentage is of the monthly rent that they will charge you. Typically anywhere between 8 and 10%. And before we get to the cash flow and cash on cash, come over here to your monthly reserves. Can't forget about those. You have your maintenance vacancy and CapEx, typically between 5 and 15%. You can put those in here and the calculator will update accordingly. Now we have our cash flow. So we have our monthly cash flow and our annual cash flow for that purchase price and these rental values. And next to that, you have your cash on cash return on investment. Now you're wondering what these colors are. These are conditional formatting within Excel, the red, yellow, and green. You can change these if you want. Let's say you don't want to look at anything less than a 10% cash on cash return. You can change that value, and then only the cells that are above 10% will be highlighted in green. This just makes it easier to visually identify, looking at this calculator, what rental prices and what purchase prices make sense for this particular property. That is all for this calculator. There will be a link to download the calculator in the description below. If you're having any issues downloading, please let me know by leaving a comment and I'll get to it as fast as I can. That way you can enjoy this calculator. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.